It's a new day. Welcome back to part 2 to Girl, Where Have You Been? Alright, so today we're going to kind of finish off the buzz topic where we left off. We left off, I think, with I was cooking hamburgers, but that wasn't the buzz topic. The buzz topic was gardening, because that is a part of where I have been and what I've been doing. So right now I'm just finishing up some skincare, and I got a package in the mail, and I'm almost certain that it is my toothpaste that I am trying out, because as you all know, I do aligner 32. My aligners came and I'm on week 3, and it's just like Invisalign, but my aligners came. I'm just trying to fix my gap right here, the space right, because it's only right there in the center. Like everything else is good, but it's just only this space right here. But that toothpaste is supposed to like help like soreness, and it doesn't include like fluoride. It includes something else, another ingredient that is supposed to be very important for your teeth, but it's supposed to like help the enamel on your teeth. And I just need it because like when my teeth shook or after I take these things out, my mouth is like always so sore. So I'm just interested to try it. I found this also on the TikTok shop, the same as the newer TikTok shop. You can purchase both of those items on the TikTok shop. So right now, like I said, I'm just finishing up my skincare. And after I finish my skincare, I have some things to do today. I need to run in Target. And then I'm gonna go have a solo date by myself at a Mexican restaurant because your girl want a margarita today. I'm in a margarita kind of mood, and that's what we're gonna do today. So y'all gonna get to come with me on my little solo date, and it's just like a little Mexican restaurant down the street from my house. I'm trying to hurry up and get there before my daughter get out of school, because parents, y'all already know. I was gonna check my daughter out of school, no lie. I was like, I'm gonna go pick her up, check her out of school, and we'll go sit and have lunch together. But then I was like, you know what? Take this time for yourself. So I'm gonna take this time for myself. Y'all do not want to see what's underneath this bunny, because it's the whole wig ordeal. I felt it when it came up. So I know, like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. But I know what I'm doing wrong. First of all, I'm not a professional in this. Second of all, the wig, I don't know. I'm gonna try to wash it really good and try to get like all of the makeup and gunk and stuff out of it, and just try to like restore it and then try it again. But I'm gonna wear it again today, but I'm just gonna clip it up because I think it was cuter with the clipped up versus it being down with the metal part and all that, because I don't know, it just looked like it was just too much space right here in the center. So yeah, but without further ado, I'm gonna finish up my skincare, brush my teeth, and then I'll show you guys this toothpaste. Go ahead and open up the package, and let's just check it out and see what it looks like. Well, for one thing, they have it packaged really well. They really do. I was contemplating on today whether or not I want to do my makeup. I don't know. We'll see. So this is a probiotic toothpaste. It's nano hydro I'm gonna pronounce it right. Nano hydroxy petite. And this is what it looks like. It is Boka. You probably also been seeing this coming on your timeline, but I would be y'all guinea pig and try it. It's a citrus mint flavor. It's supposed to help the pH in your mouth, It is fluoride free, freshens breath, and balances your mouth. So we shall see if this helps with the soreness like they say that it does, but hopefully it does. Hopefully it does, because because yesterday I didn't have them in, not because it was sore, but because you could take them out for 2 hours, and I was at my 2-hour threshold yesterday, so I could take them out, and so I did. Because you only have to wear them for 22 hours a day, so. That is just my serum. Y'all know if you watched the last vlog. If not, pause this one, go back and watch it. I'm using this everyday moisturizing lotion. This is Target brand lotion. I feel like it is kind of like the EOS, but to me this is better. Like, y'all better stop sleeping on this off-brand stuff, I'm telling you, because this actually moisturizes my skin better than the EOS. And I was gonna get the EOS, then I was like, let me try this one, because EOS, it smells good, and that's just it. It's not moisturizing whatsoever. You have to mix it with other stuff, other products. And if you know, you know about that Pink Pussy body oil. I'm telling you, that is some good oil. It smells so good, and it will have people running up to you like, girl, what do you have on? Because yeah, I rub this stuff all over. And I like to put it all over my body or whatever, but it works better if you put it on your body and then you put the lotion on after that, because then to me that helps it like get all the way into your skin like it's supposed to. Because we taking ourselves on a date today, y'all. We gotta look good for the date. We gotta look good for our date. I'll be right back. Let me finish oiling up my body. And y'all know I am a sucker for not brushing my teeth on camera, but I'm gonna do it today just because I got this new toothpaste. But you will never ever see it again. Mark my words. That was actually okay. I actually like it. We don't know if it's gonna help with the soreness just yet, but we'll see. I'm gonna take these out. We'll see how well it is. Cause, ooh, girl, oh, it's like it's just pushing your whole mouth together, and it's annoying. It's if you ever had braces or you ever had like Invisalign or anything, and you know that feeling that I'm talking about, it sucks. But nonetheless, we're trying to keep these teeth pretty perfect and white before our wedding. Speak that into existence. Alright, so today's buzz topic, I want to talk to you guys about my notary business. That's the upcoming topic. So with my notary business, everything is going smoothly. I think I did a video. If you haven't watched it, I think it may be like 2-3 videos before this one. And I'm explaining to you how to obtain your notary certification or your notary license. And that brings in and generates additional income. So I've been also working on that. I have a few clients. Still working towards gaining more business in my area and just around the whole state that I'm in. I'm trying to gain more business in that area because I'm going to start doing like notary online. And the way that I have to do it in my state is kind of different. I have to like get someone to fax the paperwork. I fax it back or mail it back. Like we have to do like that if they are like far away from me, because with the way that this world is going, I don't plan on meeting up with nobody. If you are not like local, I just don't plan on meeting up with nobody because the world is crazy. Call me scary or whatever, but the world is crazy right now. So I don't have any plans on meeting up. So if you are in my state and you need anything notarized, hit your girl up because I'm your girl, okay, for the notary stuff. And my prices are good. So make sure that you hit me up for my notary. Like, that's going okay. It's still, you know, a work in progress. You know, once people have to get familiar with you before they can trust you. So that's understandable. So once I gain that trust with the people in my area and the people around my state, then they will be more eager to come and get notarized. Now I'm doing my best to try to get my money up so that I could get a brick and mortar, because I do want to have my own notary business inside of a brick and mortar, because I also want to do things like sell money orders, cash checks, like things of that nature. Like that's some of the stuff that, you know, I'm working on right now with my business. So that's that with that. And then I am planning to do a yard sale here soon. So if you're in my area, be looking out for that on Facebook. I will be doing a yard sale on, you know, things 50 cents to $1. Like, so just come out and see. You might need some things in your household that you know, want to get or want to purchase or whatever. And I'm planning on doing that very soon. So as far as the conversation in regards to my health, we are going to skip that. We already talked about home decor, so I'm just going to go ahead and X that out. But health will be the last thing that we discuss today. I'm going to go ahead and get dressed. And then when I come back from Target, I will more than likely just have a sit down chit chat with y'all in regards to health stuff. And then we'll close out this vlog. It's going to be very short today because, I mean, I really don't. We did everything yesterday, so I really don't have anything more than that to give today. So, all right, let's go get ready for our solo day. So I just have on a off denim jumper, and then I have on my boyfriend's collar shirt because it's going to get cold in there. And then for my shoes, I just have on some little coach slides, and that is the outfit of the day. I have on my hoop earrings with and then I just did my hair in like a little pin up type ordeal, and then I have on my Pandora bracelet with my Pandora matching ring from my man, and that's it. And this is the final look before we get ready to go to the Mexican restaurant. See you there. Y'all, tell me why it is still so hot in September. Like, I just don't understand that. Like, it is still so freaking hot in September. And it's like the July kind of hot. Like the misty hot. If anybody is watching me from the north, has it gotten cold or cool up there at all? Because I know that the south is like, we are going through it down here. It's still hot. And not saying that I'm ready for the wintertime, because the wintertime is just not for me. But as far as like the fall weather, I'm ready for that. I'm so ready for some fall weather. But I will see y'all at the restaurant, because I kind of want to get into the health stuff that I want to talk about, but I don't want to talk about it right now, and I'm just anxious and antsy to talk about it. And I kind of don't want to get into it right now until I get into my place of comfort to talk about it. So, see y'all. I just wanted to hop on camera because I just ran into an incident when I was just pumping gas, and it was not my incident. It did not happen to me, but you know, I witnessed it. And all I have to say is be kind to everybody, because people remember your face. They may not remember your name. They will always remember how you treated them. So just make sure that you just be kind to everybody, because this lady is like just really being rude to this cashier because she's telling her that she can't. It's somebody in front of her that is getting gas right now, and he wanted to go ahead and pay, and she is behind him, but she wanted to go ahead and get her cigarettes, and she also wanted to go ahead and pay for her gas, but she's telling her that she can't do that. She's gonna have to get back in line in order to get her cigarettes. And she just starts slamming things, like throwing a major temper tantrum, because the lady is she's just doing her job and just telling her that it can't be done. Be kind, because 5 years from now you may be on the side of the road. She may know how to change a tire, and she's just gonna ride right on past you, because I know I would, the way you are acting. And parents, it starts in the household. It starts inside the house. Because when these kids get out here in the real world, they think that they can throw a temper tantrum every time they can't get their way. And this is a grown-ass woman throwing a temper tantrum because she can't get her way. And that is the result of poor parenting. Be kind to people. And that's all I have to say to that. I'm going to run in Target and get the things that I need, and we're going to head back home. Y'all, the scars are scarring out here in this heat, but it's okay. Still beautiful, still pretty. But we'll do a haul when I get back home, and I will show you guys everything that I have. That I purchased from Target, because y'all know Target is that girl. And I know that black people are saying that they're boycotting Target, but it's stuff in Target that I be needing, so I have to go in Target to get it, because they are like the only location in my area. I'm not about to drive further, and some things you can't wait to purchase online. So I'm sorry to my black people. Still love you, still rocking with you, heavy and strong. But I can't boycott Target right now. I need them. But I could go ahead and start a little bit on the health topic. I'm not gonna name any names, but let's just say this is geared towards my ex OBGYN. No longer using her. She's very popular down here in my area, but I will not any longer be using her, because some things happened, some things I found out that she neglected, and this is what I mean every time since the beginning, since I started my vlogging channel: advocate for yourself. So I went to the emergency room not once but twice. I went to the emergency room, and while at the emergency room, the reason why I went to the emergency room is because I was having irregular vaginal bleeding. So, of course, That's kind of common for women, but it's not normal. So when you are experiencing irregular vaginal bleeding, it could be from you having a shorter period than you're normally used to, a longer period than you're normally used to. I, for one, was the one having the longer period than I'm used to. So it was like bleeding in between periods, and then I was bleeding like outside of my period, and it was like an extensive amount of time. I bled for almost a month. So when I started to notice, you know, like the heavy bleeding, the blood clots and things of that nature, I decided to go to the emergency room. So when I went to the emergency room, of course, in the ER, they can't really tell you, you know, a lot about, you know, what's going on inside your uterus. You have to go see a specialist for that, because they don't specialize in those type things. They only specialize in things that are ER related. But they can reach out to a hospitalist that specializes in that particular area that you're struggling in which they did. They reached out to my OBGYN on multiple occasions. Both times that I came to the emergency room, they reached out to her. No response. The second time they reached out to her was on a different day. No response. Y'all, I sat in the emergency room, which you sit in the emergency room for a lengthy amount of time, but we have what we call a standalone emergency room down here, to where it's kind of sort of like an urgent care where they get you in and get you out. So I decided to go to that one. And I never, like, anytime that I have ever gone to that particular emergency room, it never took a long time to be seen about. But we had to wait to, for her response, because we couldn't get the bleeding to stop. So they checked to make sure, I'm not having an ectopic pregnancy. They checked to make sure I'm not having a miscarriage. Everything checked out. I was not. So what came out to be was that I was just having irregular bleeding. Cool. So they sent me back home with this medication that will help to stop the bleeding. So I took the medication, but the bleeding continues to get worse. So now I'm even more concerned, because I have had an ectopic pregnancy before. And if you are unfamiliar with what an ectopic pregnancy is, an ectopic pregnancy is where you are pregnant inside of your tubes. The egg does not travel to where it needs to travel to. It stays right there in your tubes, and the baby starts to develop inside your tubes. The baby can't survive. You can't survive if it's like that. Like, you will have, if your tube ruptures or anything, you can have internal bleeding and you can die. So I was really, really concerned about that, because I'm like, first of all, I'm not ready to kick the bucket. Second of all, if it isn't that type of pregnancy, I want to go ahead and get it taken care of, because I've already had that scare one time before, and I was able to actually, get to the emergency room in time. And at that time, he was like, I'm so glad that you came, because you would have lost your tube and you could have died. So I was just so thankful to God that I just trusted. Like, I'm always going to trust my body. If you feel like anything is messed up inside of your body, or you feel like anything is out of whack inside of your body, you need to make sure that you are advocating for yourself. Listen to your body, because your body is telling you the truth. Police are to black men what nurses and doctors are to black women in healthcare. And I know y'all have heard that saying before, but it's the honest to God truth. I just felt so neglected during this time period. So, I just took some time for myself to try to get my uterine health together. And then now I want to get my overall health together, because that really, put a damper on me and made me realize that I do need to make sure that put a damper on me, because I do need to make sure that I am actually taking care of myself from the inside out. Because I'm so worried about, what's going on the outside as far as my skin goes. And I feel like I have been focusing a lot on, what's going on inside of my skin. Well, not inside of my skin, but, on the outside of my skin. I've been so focused on that part, and I'm not really been focusing on what's causing it. You have to get down to the root cause of everything that is happening, you know. So I, just sat with myself for a little while, because I'm like, okay, what could it be? What could be causing this irregular bleeding or whatever? I know that I have ovarian cysts, so that was my next question. Did a cyst rupture? They stated to me, no, a cyst did not rupture. So I'm like, okay, there's something that's causing this irregular bleeding. So that was like, okay, well, you've been to the emergency room twice, and there is absolutely nothing else that we can do for you. I said, run some more tests. I'm not gonna settle at there's nothing else that you could do for me. One moment. Sorry. I'm the type of person who I am not going to just settle for there's nothing else that you can do for me. Okay? Run some more tests. Because I know for a fact that you can call in a specialist to help me in regards to my situation. So they were like, okay, we'll run some more tests. And, if we don't find anything, then we're going to have to go ahead and recommend you to a specialist. Okay, well, we could do that. We could do that. I mean, this is what I have health insurance for. This is the reason why, use your health insurance, okay? Use it. It's okay to use your health insurance. If you feel like something is out of whack, use your health insurance. That's what it's there for. That's what you pay for it for. So, they ran an MRI. Excuse my underarm. That is one thing that I went to Target for. But they ran an MRI. MRI came back and it stated that, they couldn't find anything like, well, first of all, they did an ultrasound. They did a regular ultrasound and then they did a vaginal ultrasound. And in both, they did not find anything, any findings as to, what could be causing the bleeding. So I said, run more tests. Okay, so then they ran an MRI, could not find anything on the MRI. I did an MRI with without contrast. So they did the MRI, still couldn't find anything. What they did find was like something called fatty liver disease, and it was like they said that it's common in alcoholics. And I'm like, I know I'm not an alcoholic or whatever. And it was like, well, they found a new study that shows that fatty liver disease can come from, poor diet intake. So, okay, I do have a poor diet. So, all right, I'll take that. So then they ran a CT scan because I still was not satisfied. So they ran a CT scan on me. And that's when they found they had to send my lab work to a different hospital because my provider would not answer. Like, she was not responding back to any of their text messages, and she would not answer her phone, answer her pages, or none of that. Neglect. So then when they came back with the CT, the doctor came into the room and he said, there is something going on. It didn't take a rocket scientist to figure out, exactly what it was. You know what I mean? So I was like, okay, listening. So he was like, there is something going on, but we can't diagnose it here. There may be a sign of an ovarian cyst or endometriosis, but we can't diagnose that here in the emergency room. That's cool. That's all. All I wanted is for you to understand that I am not coming in here being a hypochondriac, and I'm not coming in here, with medical psychosis or something like that. Like, I'm not coming in here with that. Like, there is genuinely, I'm not a frequent flyer, so there's genuinely something wrong. And I'm going to trust my body. My body is not acting out of whack all of a sudden for no apparent reason at all. So fast forward past that. So they're basically telling me I need to go see, my OBGYN. Call my OBGYN, and she's like, okay, we can make an appointment for you, same day appointment, because, it's an emergency situation. So on the phone, they tell me one price. We get to the doctor's office, they tell me a totally different price, which pissed me off because, for one, why are y'all worried so much about money versus my health? You get what I'm saying? And I've never not paid my doctor bill when I've come into the OBGYN. I've never not paid my doctor bill. So what is the issue with you if I don't have that amount of money with you billing me at a later date? Wouldn't do it. Tried to reach out to the financial advisor while I was there and still wouldn't do it. Mind you, I'm still walking around bloody. So then fast forward past all that, I got upset, called my mom, talked to her about it. And I eventually ended up finding a doctor that is not even in my area, that I have to drive 45 minutes to. And you know something, I don't mind doing it if you're going to do a good job. And so far, so good. He's done a really good job. He told me what my diagnosis was. I'm not going to disclose that information because that's private for me. But he told me what my diagnosis was. And he got in, figured it out. And you know what? We are on a better page right now. I'm no longer bleeding heavy. I'm not bleeding at all. The only thing now is that we got to get my cycles back on track. So I say all of that to say, make sure that in any setting you are advocating for yourself, for your health. It doesn't matter what, it doesn't matter what other people may think of you. Oh, she's always coming in the emergency room. She's always going to the doctor. It don't matter. You are checking out and seeing for yourself, checking out for yourself. Because some of these nurses and doctors are very negligent when it comes to black women. And I am the type of black woman, I'm not finna sit and struggle in silence. No, that's just not me. I'm not gonna sit and just let something bother me and not go do something about it. Okay? So anytime that you may have a health scare, something that you feel like it's out of whack. It's out of whack, and I need to go get myself seen about. Go get yourself seen about. I'm telling you that. Do not wait until the last minute till they tell you, oh, well, you have stage 4 cancer. Don't wait until the last minute. If it feels out of whack, it's out of whack. You know your body better than a doctor knows your body. They only know what they are educated to know, okay? They are not educated to know, your body, okay? They're just educated to know a body. Don't go in the doctor's office and let them tell you, I've seen this in a patient before. You haven't seen it in me. So you're going to do what you got to do for me, okay? Advocate for yourself. Don't play about you, okay? And that is the main thing that I wanted to discuss today. And this buzz topic is, do not play about yourself. Make sure that you go get yourself checked out. And like I said, if it's out of whack and you feel like it's out of whack, if it stank, it stank, okay? If it walk like a duck and talk like a duck, y'all know the rest. Quack, quack. So make sure that you advocate for yourself. Make sure that you go into the doctor's office. You can even use like an app like ChatGPT. ChatGPT will form questions for you to ask your doctor. ChatGPT will formulate these questions that will download it in a PDF or Word document. And when you go to your doctor's appointment, you can ask them these particular questions. Because one thing about a doctor that will fast talk you out of the office until you get home and be like, damn, I forgot to ask him this. I forgot to ask her this. And this was a very important question that I needed to ask, because they will fast talk you and make you feel like you are you are a burden on them, or like you are aggravating to them. So you just make sure. It's a little girl trying to play with my kitten. She sees Luna and she's trying to play with her. Luna is my outside cat. I don't let my cat inside the house. I feed her. She goes to her vet appointments and things like that, but but yeah, back on topic. I'm so passionate and strong about Black women using their voices. I'm so passionate and strong about Black women, making sure that you take care of yourself, because nobody's going to take care of us like we take care of us, okay? And nobody's gonna take care of us like we take care of each other. So just make sure that if something's going on with your sister, you reach out to you let your sister know, Don't, especially if you are one of these ones that's in the medical field, and if your sister is coming to you and she's complaining to you about, and when I'm saying sister, I'm saying black women in general, not your blood sister, your sibling, cousin, whatever. I'm saying sister as in black women. When she comes to you and she's expressing these feelings that she's been having, help her to advocate for herself, because some people are afraid to advocate for themselves. So sometimes you have to be that voice for them, or you have to be the voice to speak in them to let them know. And this is just to reach young women too, because maybe you don't understand your body and the changes that your body is making, and the different hormones and stuff that you're experiencing. Women go through a lot when it comes to our body. So just make sure that you stand up for yourself and you stick up for yourself, and that you are not being medically bullied, okay? And we're going to close out this vlog in a few minutes, because I do have to do the haul with you all. I'm just going to show you what I got from Target. I'm just sitting in the car because I'm not ready to go inside the house. Have y'all ever felt like that? Like you're just not ready to go inside the house? So I got some of these for my skincare. These are just cotton rounds, and I couldn't find them nowhere. Dollar Tree normally have them, but they didn't have them. I got this razor so that I can shave all over. And then I got this pink hibiscus. This is my favorite scrub. I love this stuff. It smells divine, okay? So if you are ever in Target, and Tree Hut brand is my favorite scrub brand, but the pink hibiscus is my favorite kind of scrub. It smells so good, and it leaves your body so soft, and it leaves you smelling good. Like just the other day, my man was just rubbing on me, and he was like, "You feel so soft." Thanks, pink hibiscus by Tree Hut. You made me soft. But this is good. I'll always get like one of the scrubs, but that's my favorite one. Then I can only use Shea Moisture deodorant, so I got some Shea Moisture deodorant, and then this time I got the Fresh, because it's like every time I find the right deodorant for myself, they always like discontinue it, and it's so weird. Shea Moisture, I need you to get, I'm gonna come back on my next vlog and tell you the two that I need you to get back ASAP, because I need those. Like, you are my Hail Mary. But all of them that I've used have been pretty good, but this is the Fresh one, and it smells good. This is the coconut and hibiscus. So both of these hibiscus, like, it must be something in hibiscus that, Then I got a Mighty Patch, like for when I have my pimple breakouts. I got some makeup wipes. And then I got some Nair for my face. Really and truly, I got it for my neck underneath, because I grow hair under my neck. Unfortunately, that's one thing that as you get older, you're going to have to experience and worry about, is hair in unwanted places. So I did get that Nair. This Nair right here is the sweet almond Nair. Hopefully it don't have that Nair smell. Y'all know the smell I'm talking about, these things. But and then I got this right here. Somebody had told me, well, I watched this girl YouTube, and I cannot think of her name, but if I do, I will link her YouTube down below. You go watch her if you are struggling with acne scars, and you may want to put on makeup, when you're going out or whatever, and like when the sun hits your face, just like mine, as soon as the sun hits your face, like your acne scars, like it's nothing you can hide, even when you have on makeup. So, but she was like, if you put like a undertone, and I'm gonna try this orange, because she was the same complexion as me, and she tried this orange undertone. It was a different brand that she had though, but she tried this orange undertone, and then her makeup was looking flawless. Like you couldn't even tell that she had acne scars. So I'm gonna try that on myself. And then I also just got some shaving cream so that I can shave today or tomorrow. Probably won't get to shaving today because y'all know how shave days go. But that is all that I got from Target. And y'all, it don't even look like I got a lot, and I spent $60 on all this stuff. I didn't even get much. It's just the economy is just so high right now. It is just so high. Well, hopefully it calm down soon, because gee whiz, the economy is just taking a toll on the sister for real. Like, whew, the stuff that I used to be able to afford, I just look at it and just keep going. And it's 2 women in the house, so when I get one thing, more than likely I have to get another thing. So now, since the economy is so high, I'm like, bro, just use my stuff. If we run out, I just have to go buy it again, because gee whiz, this economy is something serious, y'all. But I pray over this economy, and I pray that, you know, things get better. And I pray that you all, you know, get better. And I pray that, you know, the new year has been treating you somewhat good. And if it hasn't, it'll get better. It will. There's rainy days, but there's always going to be sunshine at the end, okay? Thank you so much for watching part 2 of this Girl Where You Been vlog. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. And I hope to see that you continue to support me. I'm sorry that I was, you know, a little negligent, but I had to take care of my health. But I'm back, and I'm better, and I'm more energized, and I'm more, you know, aware, okay? Advocate for yourself. Start that business. Go to work tomorrow, okay? Take care of yourself. And most importantly, put you before everybody. I love y'all. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Comment down below and let me know some of your experiences being in the let me know some of your experiences going to the doctor and being neglected by, you know, providers. And let's talk. Let's get the buzz going. All right, I'll see y'all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.